source.
That does not look natural at all.
And? Did he?
That I
Oh,
don't know.
shit. There's a whole structure underneath us. Hello everyone, I'm SinisterHeart, and today we are playing through The Invincible. It's based on Stanislas Lem's iconic novel, which was first published in 1964. It is a hard science fiction novel, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what exactly this is all about. The Dragonfly, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels the distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, astrogator Novik undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was a time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set course home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. So like with a lot of hard science fiction at this time, they use quite a bit of hibernation chambers to counteract or explain the long distances being traveled.
On my head. Marit? Anybody?
We're on a planet somewhere.
Hello? Is anyone there? Koval? Marit?
We have Yasna here, who...
Hey, this is Yasna. I was just with you. And now, I don't know where I am. Or how I got here. I've got a splitting headache.
Horrible headache, it seems.
Does anyone hear me? Base, do you copy? Are you there?
Where are we?
It's probably nothing serious. No damage to the suit or bone structure. Just this headache.
Alright, so, from what we can see, we are momentarily trapped on a planet that appears abandoned.
Oh, bollocks! Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
Transceiver, let's check.
Two
Oxygen
solid
level.
hectobars in the tank. That's enough for several hours.
Several hours? Okay.
Damn it, I've lost my beacon.
I assume that would help
Where
with
is it?
locating where Yasna is. Let's check the mission log. What do we got in here? Radar of some kind.
Just like I thought. Nothing.
Position.
I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
This is very unfortunate. Seems like everything we have is just not working. We don't even know how we got here.
Which would suggest a quick recce. Or was it just the end of the mission?
Where are you? Review your notes.
Let's see if the
Okay.
past me hasn't failed the present me.
Okay, so this
Let's hope she took
seems to be our travel here.
Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells.
Regis
My
3.
crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on. We've closed the research cycle. We were already in hibernation. Flying
That's right,
back
so how did
was
we
my
wind up
blackout
on
a
a...
side effect of metabolic depression?
Maybe.
That would be bizarre.
Alright.
We
We
took
have
2
Beetle and
landings to
Hopper
the
here.
surface. They don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke.
Research
the first
site.
group explored the ocean with no biologist. It's weird.
That
And
is
the other
very
one?
weird.
Just me. Took a different route.
Why would you go on your own?
leading to...
Dog, needle, rope, croco? Are these dangers or are these rock outcroppings that resemble other things?
I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks. Well done, past me.
Okay, so they are landmarks.
After all. Oh, I sound like... I need to stop doing this.
Okay, so we have our location roughly down.
I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Okay, so we've triangulated our position based upon relation to both needle and to croc. We don't know, well, what we're doing here. We're on Regis 3. We have no recollection of how we got onto this planet at all.
I think I see our
Might be our
ship.
ship, Dragonfly.
You're not leaving without me, are you?
Device.
More dropped equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard.
Ground pretty hard. How do we wind up over there then?
A metal detector.
Okay, so we have a metal detector for probably detecting other pieces of equipment.
Gorsky, you won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the
Not at
data's
all.
trustworthy and you're close by.
Looks like we got some sort of tunnel over here. Maybe we can go through there. Water reservoir. Let's see if it's even safe to even consume, period.
Huh. There's water on this desert planet. Oh! I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Could be. Let's go see if we can locate whatever it is.
Warm.
Another piece of... There we
Getting
are.
warmer.
It is the beacon.
Got you. I found it.
Now, how did that get detached from us?
Look for me on your trackers.
Looks like we have a pathway we can follow up here. So again, we have awoken on a desert planet with sparse, what appears to be liquid.
Moving on.
We don't know how we got here. We don't know what we're even doing here to begin with. All of our equipment is scattered about, as if we made a crash landing of some kind, but nothing really indicates that we made a crash landing. But all of our stuff is scattered about. The question is, why? What are we doing here? Why is our equipment damaged?
Alright.
Why did we
No
leave
time
on
to
our own?
lose.
Why did we come out of hibernation just to stop on this planet when we were done? We were heading home. Why make a pit stop? There had to have been something amazing here that they just couldn't pass up. Oh, it's a volcanic area?
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's
Possibly,
all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky's clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
So if we have water, clearly we can survive on this planet even with our suits on. So you'd think it would be somewhat hospitable for life. Clear skies. A bit of lag there. That is a long, long way down. So we had two pathways, it looks like. It appears that there is no jumping button.
Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg.
So we need to go this way. Is there anything up here we need to check on?
Heavy hands become bright sun.
Doesn't look like it. Can't go down.
The dark woods while we're running barefoot.
Whoa. What is that over there? That looks like tents.
I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I'm at the bottom.
The view is amazing.
It looks better from here.
The
I'll be with you soon.
setting sun, is that supposed to be the sun, or is that just a burning moon? A secondary planet and its satellite. Stars above. And now we're entering into a bit of the sandstorm area. The visibility is going to drop tremendously, most likely. So I better just get through it.
Visibility could be better.
I would agree. Visibility could be better.
Maybe I should wait. But if the storm gets worse,
That is true.
I'll be cut off from you.
Push through. It's where we need to go. You doing okay? Oh, she passed out. What now? Okay. Come to. Looks like we are... Did we pass out? Because they're still standing.
What happened? Where?
We blacked out. Okay, the camp is still there.
I was heading to...
The camp.
Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But
How often has this happened? Of
did I black out again?
walking, blacking out, coming to. Is there something on this planet that's causing it? Like, is there some kind of radiation they just didn't pick up on that is causing some pretty severe blackouts?
Send Hopper closer to the camp. Find a place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible.
Yes, we
Go
do.
to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
You know, if, again, ask the question, if we are experiencing some pretty intense blackouts here that is causing bouts of amnesia, and we truly have no idea what we're doing here, what was the purpose of coming out of hibernation, all of that, what does that mean for the other crew? You know, are they experiencing the same issues of these blackouts? Most likely. They're probably not even there. We don't know where any of them are at, really. We don't know if any of them are even alive anymore. Or if they're in a similar situation of everything being broken.
Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary.
What a climb.
It's not that scary. I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Okay, so it's a satellite. R303. Oh, do I have a flashback of some kind? Looks like we're on the Dragonfly.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
Dr. Gorsky, right on time. Any updates?
We have a set of data from the near-surface probe.
Great.
Novik, okay. Rest of our crew?
How's the activity?
0, 0, and 2.
So, less than nothing. Atmosphere?
Nitrogen, 78%. Argon, 2%. Carbon dioxide, 0. Methane, 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
That's
we'll
a
get
good
to
point.
That later. Let's finish with the probe first.
What would cause there to be no life?
Radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In the word of paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
So for all intents and purposes, there
Anyway,
should
we'll have to take a look
be
at what
life
we
on
want.
this planet.
First, it would be
Everything
good to know
points
what
towards
time
it.
frame we're
There's no
working
reason why there shouldn't be, yet there isn't.
with. Marit, do you have the geological analyses?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least 6 billion years old. Besides,
billion?
The sun's seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Yes, we would have to explore the surface.
Astrogator, what exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
So he took a pit stop because he thought that the planet was valuable
With
in
all
some
due
way.
respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence.
Okay, so what's the real reason, pal?
The goal was to maintain unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet.
Enlighten me.
The Alliance.
The Alliance.
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well,
Guessing
sent
political
their most
motivations.
powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second.
So a ship
Converting
called
it
the
into energy
Invincible
fields that no material body can
has
penetrate.
arrived here.
Concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean, together with its crew of almost 100 men.
it's a
Professionals that are neither
battleship.
better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They
Type
are,
of Star
however,
Destroyer.
unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade. In other words, we cannot ignore facts just because we don't like them, Mr. Koval.
All
Okay.
right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay.
And
How would we do that?
do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
So the Invincible isn't yet
Astrogator,
here.
please.
We are
how
arriving
much time do
before-
we have to conduct safe research?
To research
13
what?
days.
There's no time to lose, then.
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full gear?
Definitely. Also,
Finding
I
minerals,
caution you
maybe?
against taking off your helmets
Materials?
for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop. And you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage. Feel stupefied.
I hope that's not what happened to
But
us.
don't worry. Not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorsky, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
Marit, Krauter, please prepare for the surface.
Do you think we've
Koval, you
inhaled
two.
methane
You're leaving early in the morning.
inadvertently somehow?
And what about me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
Which would be
But
strange
Astrogator-
because
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work to do for a biologist on Regis 3, if any.
okay, so we weren't even meant to be here, yet we are. We're the
Well,
biologists.
if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
That is a great question. What are we doing here? Maybe we lost contact with the crew, and the only thing we could do was go down to the surface ourselves. Camp should be just up here. Beacons are here. Though, if it's anything like what happened to us, we might just find the beacons and nothing else. Where exactly they went
This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you
unclear.
copy?
What is this?
I'm entering the campgrounds. Is anyone out there? Oh, it's just an Androbot.
This looks like it's been here for a minute.
Androbot. Androbot, follow my instructions.
Hello?
Androbot? Dr. Gorsky, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms?
Party.
Without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well. Never mind.
Okay, let's try going into... Oh, someone is here.
Oh, Dr. Krauter. Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor. Is everything all right?
Okay, dude?
Doctor, please. Look at me.
I think you maybe inhaled too much
I
methane.
report that I've located Dr. Krauter. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now.
Did he run out of oxygen? Wait, that looks like he has plenty of oxygen.
Temperature normal. Pulse 2.
Yeah, oxygen.
O2 saturation is fine.
Fine. Why?
There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Why are we...
His pupils respond
Like his
properly.
brain's just fried.
Look at my finger. No delay in reactions.
It's like he's just not there. Not mentally, at least.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy.
Okay.
Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis. Yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None at all.
Conclusions, Doctor?
Both mental illness and serious bodily injury could contribute to this condition. However, he wasn't suffering from any disorders. And there's nothing wrong with him physically.
You just...
Epileptic seizure and chronic diseases can also be ruled out.
So what? He's just fine?
On the contrary, something is very wrong with him and I can't figure out what. Which is even more worrying.
Almost seems like he saw
I'll
something and
prepare the
just
infirmary.
snapped
First
almost.
things first, Lander.
Okay.
We need to get you all on board.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. Should include crucial data about the crew's
Mission
activities. We have
log.
3 more people to find.
Great.
We still need to designate a place for the landing.
Dr. Krauter. Mission log. What does
It's
it
not a
say?
mission log, but it will do.
Initial analysis of the
Dr.
samples
Krauter
revealed
kept
nickel,
records.
iron, manganese,
Meticulous as always.
beryllium, and
What's in
titanium
there?
in composition. I would give out a lot to understand what it actually is. So it's something new. Quick theory, a giant nickel-iron meteor splashed into the atmosphere of Regis 3, melting its surface millions of years ago. No, wait, scratch that. The shape of the structure contradicts it. What is this? That's gotta be Latin, right? So it just translates to unless they are blind. What is that supposed to mean? Unless they are blind. Gorsky went one direction.
Dr. Gorsky has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Why?
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal?
Okay.
That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Krauter had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
Okay. What about structures? Nothing?
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA 2316.
Noting. 316. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment. Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Okay, it works. I don't know why. Unless they were getting contradictory readings on theirs. Why would he be so concerned about it working, though?
All right. Now for the robot.
It's unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection.
Can I help somehow?
You must look for the others, Doctor. I'll take care of this myself.
Alright. Let's check over here. What's happening?
Once more, status.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No
That was
point in
a
going back this way.
loading point. What in the world? Like, this looks almost volcanic in nature, just the way it looks. Whoa, this is entirely different from before.
I found the area marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground, a large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Does this go anywhere in particular? It does. Is this where Gorsky went? Oh yeah, there's a flag over there. Pathway looks blocked. Field flag. So someone was over here. Likely Gorsky. Question is, where did he go?
Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorsky left behind, and haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right.
Okay, so no one over here, just the flag marking where they've been. I'm still wondering what is causing this stupor. It could, be the methane they talked about, but if that were the case, our oxygen levels would be much lower than they are now. We have perfectly fine oxygen saturation, but
I should move.
what would be causing it?
I'm entering the research area. Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way,
Nothing.
what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A
I do
piece of
not.
metal sticking out of the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorsky set out to investigate its source.
That
to
does
find
not look
some
natural at all.
And? Did he?
That I
Oh,
don't know.
shit. There's a whole structure underneath us. So they're asking about previous life. Well,
Got someone. I'm following the signal. It's here. I can see the structure. I'm in the right place.
Understood. Please continue.
okay, who are we walking upon?
There's something on the ground.
What is that? Notes. Research
It's a
notes.
journal. Geological cross-section?
We must focus on both water chemistry testing and geological drilling.
Measurements? These are Marit's notes.
Sea life.
She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Layers of sedimentary clay interspersed with blackish red substance, not geological, not planetary, millions of old at least. The structure goes down deep. It's definitely not organically made. This is naturally occurring. What is this? Oh, so she was offered a promotion. Nearby. Okay, let's go over this and up. Maybe we can find Marit. Hop on up. Oh, her pack's here, but I don't see her anywhere.
The signal's coming from a cast-off backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
Why would she leave it behind? Oh no, there she is.
She's here. I found her.
What?
Marit, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Marit?
No. No vital
Base here.
functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2.
It looks like she's been gone for a while. I think reading her back.
1, 2. Don't do this to me, Marit. Don't. Please. Nothing. Live, damn it. Marit. I beg you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough!
Marit. Astrogator. She's.
What happened to her?
I know. Doctor. Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
She just got a promotion too.
Koval's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
So Marit is dead. We have no clue how, no clue why. Oxygen saturation was fine. There is no visible reason why she should be dead. Same way with our other scientist who's in a stupor for no readily apparent reason. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna!
He's Koval? Don't do this to me.
Oh, he's alive. Shit.
You're alive. Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking.
Is he also in a
Parameters
stupor?
normal, yet he's completely unresponsive. Koval? Koval? His eyes are so empty.
Just like Krautos.
Just like Krauter's. Koval! What the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Krauter's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive.
It's like their
Now
minds
listen
have been
here.
plucked from their
The lander
bodies.
is on its way, but
They're
before
just
you
a
get
shell.
Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something.
Okay.
Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
All torn up.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorsky.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
That still doesn't beg the question. That still begs the question, why did we split up and how
I'll
did
go
we
over them.
wind up
may
so
take a
far
while.
away?
Huh.
There's life
Have
on
you
this
found
planet
it?
after all. Yasna will be so
no,
happy.
it's nothing about Dr.
Sudden
Gorsky.
decline. Did they find food here and eat it? And that's what caused it?
Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorsky's every step.
The
Great.
structures branch
Let's get Koval to the
underground.
evacuation area. Can you
Checks
carry
the
him,
right
Doctor?
branch.
Won't be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier.
Biggest one yet, inside hill. Visible from point. Okay. Let's get you back to camp, pal.
Got him.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's gotta be the hopper.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat, and I'll connect to the Androbot through the Lander's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Damn. I have a bad feeling. It won't break into pieces, right?
The descent is proceeding smoothly. Don't worry.
Nothing about this has been proceeding smoothly, if you can't tell.
Get it. What could have led to all this? Krauter, dear Marit, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, occurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet.
Exactly.
Life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorsky's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorsky took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
She really did lift that guy. Pull up.
See you up there. Only Gorsky's left. He might have made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorsky's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Krauter doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Androbot, so please leave it to me.
Alright.
I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Marit's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorsky.
Alright.
How did he come down?
I mean, the structure seems very clearly, it's not naturally occurring. It definitely came from a species of some kind.
I've got Gorsky's signal.
So soon? It's unlikely to be
Right
here.
there.
Then who?
Not who, but what.
What do you mean, what?
Weird. Dr. Gorsky hardly ever parted.
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
Can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And
That's true.
besides...
Okay. I'm opening the probe. Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malis, extrema remedia.
Let's take a look.
Okay, landing. Fish underwater. Grabbing the fish.
Should I be looking for a specific location? Date?
The excavation site. 4th day of the mission.
Gotcha.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Digging around it. Crew 4.
12 hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorsky must have left already.
We lost
12
contact
hours.
shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
So he went off
Going
on his
after those
own.
metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
But why are we down here? Nothing.
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in
Weird.
particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly...
EM
poof,
field.
People are
Holy
dead.
shit.
No need to shout, Astrogator. I'm just letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
It's weird.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. And earlier, quite normal. It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks,
Oh, there's a
a
structure.
shadow,
Shadow.
another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Why is Novik so Why do you have that outburst? I just don't... He's been the one trying to keep us focused and moving forward while we've been having emotions, and he suddenly... Big emotional outburst.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see? Is it working correctly?
If you run it on manual steering, sir, then it works just fine.
That's exactly what I'm doing. You have a keen eye. I'll put it in auto mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. Oh, that's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory.
Huh.
No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Go B.
Please enter B. B-E-E.
Done. Now,
Perfect.
a few more tweaks, and you'll have a flying measurement center at your disposal.
Excellent. Now we're back to finding Dr. Gorsky.